Hi Isabel, this is Jennifer. Just wanted to give you this video to sort of orient you to the class a little bit more. Most of the online classes are basically the same, so this should help in the future too. So we're here at our course homepage. I'm logged in as myself, but I'm switching to view this as a student, so you can see that up here in the top corner. This is where your name would normally be. What I want you to do is remember back to all the things you've already done. You submitted 2 discussions through this tab. You also submitted 1 assignment through this tab. I'm going to take you through the content tab first, which is right here, because it looks like you haven't visited all of our content yet. So I'm going to click on that. This opens everything. It defaults to the syllabus. There's 4 updates on the course schedule. That's in red. That shows you updates. There are course information, course competencies, course materials, and all the way at the bottom is our final essay information. You can see that. What I think is going to be most important for you is to look at the modules. So let's go into Module 2. I believe you've accessed this. It gives you all of the information for everything that is the introduction, all of the activities you're intended to do, and the exploration of the module. This one's the most important, so let's click that. This gives you a direct link to the textbook through the title here. It's in black or bold and underlined. Each of these things under here also underlined, which means you can usually click on them. This would be the PowerPoint. You have some simulations here. You have some videos here. Then you have Chapter 5 with the PowerPoint and Chapter 6 with the PowerPoint and Chapter 7 with the PowerPoint and Chapter 8 with the PowerPoint. And more videos. As you can see, each module usually has at least 1 video. It's nice to be able to read those PowerPoints and click here. Let's just do this for an example. Click directly into the textbook. You have to take off the security and allow pop-ups for the textbook to work. I'll show you the link to the technical support in a second if you don't know how to do that. So this popped us, straight into the textbook, and you could read from here, change page numbers, etc. So let's go back just in case you need to know how to get technical support. Again, in the content tab, right up here at the top, click technical support right here, click. Now we're going to have a couple of different options. The textbook is Pearson, and the D2L is actually this class. That's what format they're called. Depending on what your browser is, this is the one for Firefox. This is the one help link for the EBSCO research, which just means that's the library where you find your research. And this will tell you how to download the Flash player to help the textbook work better. If you needed the textbook support, click Pearson, and it drops you into our CCC online knowledge base. This is kind of like an encyclopedia of stuff for CCC online. If you need to figure stuff out, it's probably in here. This will tell you how to fix all your browser settings for each of these different web pages or browsers. What happens when you click on the e-text. If nothing happens, you can fix it here. And then some more technical support if the stuff above did not work. Okay. Now that you've seen how that works, you can rewind this video and get back to it if you need to. Let's go back in here. One of the things that you're going to need to know as well are how to access the quizzes. Let's go into the quizzes tab right up here. Quiz. Each module has its own quiz. You click the blue underlined title, opens the quiz, tells you all the information, an hour and a half, how many attempts, your username would show up here, and then instructions, and then you can start the quiz here. Okay? Do that for each quiz. If you want to know what you've done already and more information about yourself and how you've done through the class, you can find that here. More tools. Let's click that. Understand your own class progress. Right into the class progress tab. And you can see all of your grades listed. I'm the teacher, so I don't have any grades for myself, but you would have grades listed here. All of the objectives in the course content you would find through here. These are the learning objectives. This is the content. And then what discussions you've posted right here. You can see that I've read 229, posted 2 threads, and replied to 84. You can see how many assignments you've submitted, which ones have been graded, which ones haven't, and you can see all your quiz attempts. And checklists and surveys are really not used for this course, but you can also see how many times you've logged in. This is for me, but all of this information would be directly for you when you log in as yourself. So the next thing that's more important to do are the assignment submissions. You've done this already once. You submitted your theory application paper, I think it was the Thinking Ahead. So you've managed to get in here and do it once successfully into the Dropbox. Let's pretend we're going to do one. Let's pretend we're going to do the early adulthood essay. Click the title. Shows you all of the rubric. Everything you need to know about how it'll be graded. And then here's where you would submit your assignment. Add the file. And you can leave a comment in here. Let's try to add a file. You'll choose to look in your computer, upload the file, and I've already opened my research methods folder from graduate school. So let's pretend we're uploading my first research proposal for this class, Part A. Double click, you'll see it show up here. Click Add. Then you see it right here. And now you can click Submit. I'm not going to upload my paper today, so I'm going to cancel. Don't submit. So when you did submit it, it would show submitted, and then you could click that button and it will give you the list of what's in here. But since I don't have anything in here, there's nothing. Let's see. What else do you need to know? You want to know about the discussions. Let's go into the discussions tab right up here at the top. All of the options are in the list by chronological order. This top business stays the same the whole time, and then you get into Module 1. You've already submitted your introduction and the genetics post, so I know you know how to do this. Module 2, 3, and 4, and as you can see, there are 3 posts awaiting viewing in here. You can click Middle Adulthood module, and it opens up all the list of everything everybody else has already posted. And you can click through and read people's posts, or you can make your own. Start a new thread right there. Give it a title, say something, and then hit post. I don't want to post anything as myself as a student, so I'm going to hit cancel. And that's all there is to it. When you read somebody's post, click the title, scroll through their post. If you would like to reply to it, click reply to thread. And the same thing. You make a comment and then hit post. And again, I'm going to cancel that. So let's go back up to the top to the discussions list. We're opening up the whole list. What else do you need to know? You can see all the students in the class by clicking on class list. And our students are all in alphabetical order. You can see yourself right there. So perhaps that's a basic overview. I hope that that was going to get you started. Let's go back to the course home. I just want to show you the quick link to the library from the front page here. So this is the online library. Quick link into the research databases. And then you can pick psychology, and scroll down to, let's see what we want to pick, psychology and behavioral sciences. And then you can log into the database from here with your student ID number. And then it'll ask you to enter a search word. And you can enter as much complicated information as you'd like. Take it a step further into the advanced search. Even more keywords. Select a field if it's in the text or if it's the author or title that you might be looking for. Those are all options. This won't break if you play with it. I promise it won't take you anywhere that you can't get back from, and it won't ask you to pay money. So you can just experiment with this if you like and see what works for you. Let's go back into our class. That opened, as you can see, it opened a second web page. So let's go back into our class. The tutoring web link is right here. So 24-hour online tutoring called BrainFuse. They're very helpful. They help with a lot of writing questions if you wanted to submit an essay and have it proofread and have feedback. All of the CCC Online website links are here. If you're curious about what the course materials are, that's right here. Let's look at the website. There it is. You can find all of the course calendars just like that, all the drop dates. Pretty simple. Don't be afraid to click and explore. And in your email, you said you found my post here with all of the videos. So don't be afraid to click and explore everything in here. I promise you can't break it. You can see the email link is here. The subscriptions, like if somebody replied to your post, you'll see it here. All the updates, you'll see it here. Like these are all the announcement updates. And if you have other classes that you're registered for, they're here in this funny little grid. And all of the classes you might be registered for are in here. I hope this gets you going. Let me know if you have any more questions. Thanks, Issabel. Bye-bye.